Hello and welcome on board this Delta flight from Detroit to Quad City. Been a while since I've flown with Delta. It's been a while since I've used the most wonderful CRJ. Right, so let's get underway and then we will we'll chatter some more, won't we? Checklist. Circuit breakers off, landing it down. So APU on. That's probably a good place to start, isn't it? Switch the battery. Oh, yeah. So that on. And we want the fuel boosts on and the APU to start. Okay, so that's now doing its thing. Hopefully, what's going on here now? Right, small technical glitch. Right, try that again, shall we? Or not? You know what, the easiest thing is going to be home, start again. There we go, right. Painful. Right. Those are on, bang, and bang. Take it away, APU. Right, well whilst that's thinking about doing stuff. Jesus, this is absolutely... There we go, the APU is finally doing its thing. Took a while, we got there in the end. VM sys Delta Virtual seems to have disappeared, so we're going to have to recreate that at some point in Project Flight if we can. Meanwhile, I used Sim Toolkit to get the times for departure and everything. 8:50 in the morning here in Detroit. We're heading for Quad City, roughly about 50-minute flights. Let's have a look. IRS to nav. It's these two bad boys down the bottom here. There we go. Emergency equipment checked on board. Hydraulic 3A on. That one. There we go. Beautiful. And FMC initialization complete. We go. Check. ELT arm resets. That's good. Cabin air conditioning checked. Windshield low. Emergency lights armed. Where's the emergency lights on this bad boy? Oh yeah, down here. Down the bottom here, folks. There we go. Some compass checked. Awesome. Croc set, check, complete, check. So you'll dampener engage. Okay. There we go. Checked. Passenger signs on, landing elevation set. And our landing elevation today is going to be 578 feet. 578 feet. There we go. And FMS. Right, so program up the FMS now. So we are in Detroit, KDWT. Or KDTW rather, sorry. There we are, Detroit, flight plan. So we are KDTW, heading to KMLI, Kilo Mike Lima Alpha. 15-minute flight. We're going to be flying at a altitude of 30,000 feet. If it lets me do that, let's put the flight plan. The flight level one in there. Okay, let's just execute that. Next page. So yeah, we're going basically. We're departing from 22 left, I believe. Next page. Alright, 22 left via the Kalin is not an option for departure, which is a bit annoying. Right, that makes life interesting. Kalin, we would want it to take us, oh god, over to, so we'll just go direct to KAYLN, I think it's going to be the safest thing really. KALYN, okay, let's execute that. Okay, flight plan, so it's going to be direct to KALYN. Really? Oh, it makes life interesting. Alright, direct to SMUUV then. That in there? Hey, it's not there either. None of these waypoints are actually in. What the crap is going on with this? Right, well, that's a good promising start. Alright, be like that. We'll just jump straight to the arrival. We're arriving ILS 27, CVA or MZV. Oh, just got push a boat out for those vectors. Oh, we could get CVA. Sounds good to. Oh no, CVA's up there, isn't it? Certainly not MZV. Yeah, we want K is KAYES. You know what? Let's just go execute, shall we? Eggs. So yeah, we'll delete out that disco. It lets us. Delete the disco. Not allowed, you know. I tell you what, this really. K's is on there anyway. Yeah, this is fucking it. There we go. Up yours. Right. Performance. So there was a performance page on this thing. There we are. That's the one where we get 300. Yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, 30,000 feet. Flight level 300. Fuel on board today, we're just going to set that up on here now because I forgot to. Payload and fuel, how many kilograms of kerosene are requiring today? 4295. Okay, set payload and fuel. Brilliant, there we are. Execute all that crap. Okay, happy days. Let's have a look. Go back to the legs page. Home checklist. So we've set all that crap up. Take a briefing. Yeah, personal both. Set beacon on. Fuel pumps on. Bang, bang. Beacon. Hydraulic pumps auto on, yeah. So those bad boys on. Parking brake is required, engine start, so we're ready to push back. We will be pushing back to the left for a 22 left departure from Detroit. Addons GSX. Perf, push back. Delta. Right then, peeps. So, heading selector.
Hello, Captain. We're ready for pushback.
Yeah. Actually, tune that up to 30,000 feet.
Locking gear. Departure check completed. Bypass pin inserted. Release parking brakes. Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Yeah, sure, why not? As we push back from Detroit, the weather here today looking quite nice for Detroit for a change. Usually the weather here is absolutely horrendous. Oh, not too bad. No, it's just partly cloudy. I don't see any bloody cloud there, do you? No, I don't. Alrighty. So that left engine started up then. Looking good, Detroit, looking good. Which all the other aircraft are. I could have sworn I got all of my traffic live, so I'm looking to that. So yeah, engine started, fuel test, check. Gen 1, Gen 2 can be put on to
Set parking brakes.
auto.
Waiting your confirmation for good engine start.
Yeah, there we go. Good engine start. Thank you very much. Bleeds auto on. There is it's backs. Bleeds, bleeds, bleeds. Where the bleeds? See where the bleeds are. Sweet. Recirc packs. Huh. Interesting. Apparently this plane doesn't have any bleeds. Valves and packs. Packs on. There we go.
Disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
APU, it can be turned off now. Anti-ISIS required. Probes. Those we put on. Electrics, radar, nozzle steering. It's really armed anyway.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
Stabs, test, brakes on. Electrics, check, nozzle steering. Armed, SATs, flaps. Thrust reversers, armed. TCAS. go. The mess will tune thrust reverse, flight brakes, temperature, lights and strobes as required. So we can put navs on, beacons already on, strobes off for now, taxi lights on, there we go. Transponder TCAS already sorted out, and so the radar system, fuel flow set, please and APU set, lights, passengers on. Quad, yeah, we are ready for taxi. Visibility clear below 20,000. Nice. Can't get rid of that screen. That's a nice. There's a window. Alright, come on, come on. Got some passengers to get to their destination, my friend. So we're taxiing out now for a runway at 22 left. All set on the facts and sats and everything. So we leave Detroit behind us. I've been trying to do the 747 flight on Microsoft Flight Simulator, however airliners on there are just ridiculous at the moment. My 747 flight crashed into the sea somewhere over the Atlantic. For unknown reasons. It was dark, so I couldn't really see what was going on as a wing view as well, so I'd left it and came back later to find it crashed in the sea. It's lovely. And the Airbus, for some reason, did a flight up to Stockholm from Budapest, which I was hoping to upload to the channel, but one, the performance, for some reason OBS was playing up, and it was all stuttery and crap, and also the flight itself, when landing, the Airbus controls just go haywire, and it lurches down to the right or left, and you just pretty much end up crashing it. So GA flying on Microsoft Flight Simulator is a lot of fun. Airliners are not at the moment. They badly need looking at fixing whatever, because they're in a mess at the moment. They are literally unflyable. 747, when you reach cruise as well, just wildly oscillates up and down, can't hold its altitude at all for whatever reason. As I say, the Airbus, when coming into land, decides to throw wobbly as well, which is wonderful. So PMDG have said that their aircraft will not be reaching Microsoft Flight Simulator for 6 months to up to a year, so I don't know if anyone else is going to get their airliners across any quicker, the likes of FS Labs, Aerosoft, etc. We can only hope Majestic with their Dash. No idea from them when their aircraft may be making an appearance, but I hope someone brings a decent study level airliner to Flight Sim sooner rather than later. New graphics cards are out, RTX 380s, 390s, 3080s, 3090s, 3070s to follow shortly. I am in the market for one, however, as has been widely reported, it's hard to get hold of the damn things at the moment, so I'm looking forward to getting hold of one. Haven't really decided between the 3070, 3080. I'm not sure 3080 will actually fit in my case, so it'll probably end up being 3070, but should see vastly improved performance with that. I currently have a 1070, if you look in the spec description on this video. I haven't put the V-speeds in, have I? Because I'm a complete idiot. Let's have a look at that in a minute. And then hopefully say goodbye to all this stuttering that still plagues me, even though I'm on a reasonably low setting. So it'd be nice to have a stutter-free simulator experience for us all. You as a viewer, me as a pilot. It'd be wonderful. Right, let's have a look at those V-speeds, shall we? V-speeds for takeoff, so yeah, 141 basically. Right, that's cool. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're just going to put some lights on and stuff. There we go. Bang, bang, bang. Beacon light. Oops. Strobe is one I've got to turn on, isn't it? There we go. We're good to roll. Power up for Toga. What's our speed set on here? 216. Go up to 2250 knots. Gauge speed mode on that if we're ready to. Gauge order Toga power and go. Knots checked. 141 I think it seems quite high actually for a V1 speeder. Thanks, we're not that full, are we? Anyway, we can rotate now. Hopefully. There we go. Brilliant. And we are off. Up and away. Positive rate of climb. Gear up. Autopilot engaged. And let's make that heading turn pretty much straight away so we can get on the nav track. Would be nice. Try and switch over to nav now actually, see if that's going to play ball. Put flaps in. Flaps can go fully in now. Now we can settle back on climb power. There we go. Bit hazy here, early morning Detroit, as you can see us climbing out. Very hazy actually. So we continue our climb out through 4,000 feet. Not sure why that thing's flashing there, no idea. Reverses armed. We can disarm the reversers now because we are climbing out quite nicely. There we go. They no longer need to be armed. Climbing through 5,000 feet now. I don't think I ever actually set that, did I? There we go. So have a look at the weather request for inspect on arrival. I believe it is calm actually. The destination station winds are calm. There we go. No clouds reported. 13 degrees. Quite pleasant in Quad City today. Excuse me. Decidedly autumnal though. As we continue our climb out from Detroit. I must admit, as much as I do like Microsoft Flight Simulator, I do still really enjoy flying on P3D. X-Plane, I'm still hoping that will become, once I get my updated graphics card, I'll be able to get some decent performance out of that 4K, not have to revert to doing 1080p. My old screen to get rid of the crappy aliasing, and then I can enjoy that as well. Have 3 simulators to enjoy. Certainly on this channel, P3D and X-Plane are certainly not going to be going anywhere anytime soon, at least not until Microsoft Flight Simulator finally gets its stuff together and becomes a simulator that we know it can eventually be, because at the moment you can't help but think it was still released very much in a beta state. It's interesting, it spent like months at alpha, and there were sort of, I was on the alpha program obviously, eventually I got in, and spent months at alpha, and then all of a sudden it jumped to beta for literally what, 2 or 3 weeks, and then bang, released. So yeah, that seemed a bit weird for me, how quickly it went from beta to release, but there we go. Is it worth getting a Microsoft Flight Simulator? Yes, it most certainly is, especially if you want to get into GA flying. If you're purely an airliner guy and have no interest in GA whatsoever, then you might want to hold off. Although I do encourage you to still give it a go, because really before Microsoft Flight Simulator I wasn't really hugely a GA enthusiast, but with the much more realistic terrain and obviously cities and stuff, not every city is photorealistic, should be pointed out. Then most of them are sort of procedurally generated with buildings as where they should be, but obviously not necessarily an accurate depiction of how the building is. Places like Vancouver, for example, look exactly as they are in terms of buildings, but other places like, I don't know, you fly over somewhere in the UK like Coventry or wherever, and it's not. So it's just procedurally generated with the buildings in the correct location, but not necessarily the correct depiction. But there we are anyway. So passing through 15,000 feet now, I think people can take their seatbelts off, can't they? Let's be nice. There we go. Cruising day at 30,000 feet. Although this is quite a short flight. So we've left Detroit. We're now heading in a pretty much due west direction, which will take us out over Lake Michigan, past Chicago on our left, descending into Quad City, which is near Davenport apparently, Rock Island, and yeah, it's down there. Bettendorf and Moline and Milan. Okay, fair enough. So yeah, that's where we're headed. That's where we're headed, folks. Quad City. So K's should be 2,300. So if I get up that VNAV, space, performance information. Yeah, that's VNAV setup. There's a bit where I put in. Ah, there we are. That's what I want. There we go. So we're now through 20,000 feet, continuing our climb out. As I said, cruising 30,000 feet today. And it's going to be a straight in approach onto runway 27 into Quad City Airport. Fine weather expected en route. So there we go, we are nearly reaching our cruising altitude, which, as I've already said today, is so many thousand feet. I quite enjoy flying CRJ. There, I've said it. It's not a bad aircraft, really. Much. And for some interesting reason, we are really struggling to get above 28,000 feet. I thought I put the altitude up to 30,000 feet. Yeah, I did. So climb to 30,000 feet, you piece of crap. No, it's decided to speed up instead. It's given up at 28,000 feet 700. Right? And it's now decided to speed up, which is just genius, really, isn't it? Did I tell you to go to Mach that speed? No, I don't think I really did, did I? The bloody speed thing is there we go. Now climb. There we go, we're up to 29,000 feet, you can make it. Yes, we even get the altitude beeping thing at me. So I'm nearing the end of my general aviation tour across the States. I literally have about, what, 2 or 3 legs of that left to do. And then we've got to decide where we're going to fly next. I'm leaning towards, there's a tour around Madagascar. So it's going to be somewhere exotic, put it that way. It's not going to be Europe. It's not going to be America, North America. It's going to be somewhere exotic. So it's going to be either Caribbean or, yeah, somewhere different. I know there's one around Madagascar. I think there's one around Japan as well. So yeah, it's going to be somewhere unusual, the next GA tour. I am strongly leaning towards Madagascar, because whoever thinks to fly around Madagascar, because Africa, I know you got Orbx Africa now, which I haven't really done too much with. I need to do some more flights there really, but now you've got obviously Microsoft Flight Simulator, Africa and other Asia, places that traditionally not very well represented by scenery. They're places that I really want to fly now. So yeah, I think we're going to do the Madagascar tour next. So that's what you can expect, a tour around Madagascar. No idea what to expect. I have never been to Madagascar. I know where it is. But in terms of terrain and, you know, visuals, landscape, etc., whatever, I have no idea what to expect. Is it flat? Is it mountainous? Who knows? I believe there are mountains there, I'm pretty sure there are. So, I'm going to now Google, obviously you won't see this, Madagascar. Madagascar, so look, images. Oh yeah, so they got those trees, haven't they? Looks nice. Yeah. It's very nice actually. Those trees look epic. Is it the baobab trees or something? They just look incredible. So yeah, we are heading to Madagascar next. Enjoy, folks. No, that's right. Slow down. Really need an auto throttle in this plane. Really do. It's a pain in the neck. So, if we just go on, let's have a look here. I'll give you some details of the tour on the Fly UK website in a minute. It's a Fly UK tour. One of the virtual airlines to fly for. I've mentioned them numerous times on the channel. Best virtual airline you can fly for, to be honest with you. if you want they don't just have European-based flying. They do have a partnership with Metro Air, who cover North America. They also do have another offshoot that does some flights around North America, and Norway, and Scandinavia, and obviously Australasia as well. So check them out, Fly UK, definitely. If you're looking for a virtual airline, they've got a good range of fleet aircraft, and they have planes available in all three simulators: P3D, stroke FSX, X-Plane, and Microsoft Flight Simulator. So yeah, well worth joining. Anyway, plus you can do all these general aviation tours, flying clubs and things. So a real great mix. Short haul, long haul. Check them out. Right. Operations. Flying club. So yeah, we've got Alpine Valley Tour. Obviously that's going around the Alps. Emerald Isle, I've already done that one. There's New Zealand, Australia. There's a float plane tour, that looks like fun. Greek Islands. Welsh Coast and Valleys, I think I've done that one. Pacific Coastal Tour, well I've just done America, I don't really want to do America again. Scottish Tour, English Tour, French Border Tour, Swedish Tour, Amazon Tour, this will be another one that's going to be fun to do. Caribbean, Tasmania, Hawaii, Norway, Southern European Tour. South America's Grand Tour sounds fun. Flying Club USA West East Tour, it's the one I'm just about to complete. There's a Spanish tour, Portuguese tour. Where's Madagascar? Ah, Flying Club Madagascar VFR tour. Here we go. It is here. Total distance will be 2,000 miles. Starts in Antsiranana to Ambanja, and from Ambanja to Analalava, and Port. Oh my God, load of places I can't even bloody pronounce. Tambaharano. There we go, folks. Morondava. It's comprised of quite a few legs, 21 legs, so not as many as a 40-leg tour I've just done, 21 legs. It's not as extensive as the Fly UK tour, but it still will be an enjoyable tour. We will be transversing Madagascar. So yeah, we're just coming up to Lake Michigan now. So Chicago off to our left, Milwaukee off to our right, and then we'll be descending down in soon. Quad City. Here we go. So yeah, I thought it was about time I got around doing another Delta flight. I haven't done one in a fair old while, so let's get to do one. Got another CRJ flight due down from, was it Yellowknife down Vancouver with Air Canada. So there we are, the splendour of Lake Michigan. It really is massive, Lake Michigan, isn't it? Anything about it. Absolutely massive. So there's Chicago. And passing Chicago now, and we'll be descending, as I said, down into what city? I'll be sent momentarily. So we're beginning our descent momentarily. Chicago Airport down there, left over mention. Okay, let's begin our descent down to flight level 2300. We need to send a rate of, yeah. Okay, so down we come. There we go. On 12. So to flip on that, don't I? So the ILS frequency is going to be 110.5. There we go. We continue our descent. To 24,000 feet now, and continuing our descent. Port City. We've left Chicago. Now. So I'll land and vacate to the right. Can increase speed a little bit because we have slowed down quite considerably. Speed going up a bit, don't slow down too much just yet. There we go, beautiful. we'll get those seatbelt signs back on. Turn the lights off. No, I didn't. Never turn those off. Yeah, decision height is set. Let's get these armed ready. You get this ugly haze again, I don't really get it. Down to 14,000 feet now. Let's keep that speed up. A bit more speed we need. Battling quite, I know, I thought it was 84 for a minute, so for so battling strong headwind, but we're really not. go, we are sub 10,000 feet now. What the hell are those over there? Graphical anomalies. Glitches, that's weird anyway. Wonderful. Continuing our descent just nicely. No visibility at destination. Six miles. Oh, that's why. Okay, it's a bit heavy. Okay, we're on the glide slope. Five miles is the visibility, so you should see the runway by now. I can't. Okay, I think we've got it in sight now, just about. Yeah, that looks like it. It's coming through at me through the haze. Yeah, there we go. Brilliant. We're home and dry. So that would land the plane still. Nice location, isn't it? Look at this. This is Quad City. Looks very scenic, doesn't it?
500.
500. Disengage autopilot. And I have control. And I'm drifting a little way.
400.
A bit more power.
300.
It's a reasonably long runway, haven't we? Oops, drifted too much the other way now.
Minimums.
Power.
Minimums. Minimums. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Oh, there we go. That's a pretty reasonable landing, actually, I think. Shame we haven't got the landing rate for that. Manual braking. There we go. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Quads. Interesting. Welcome to Quad City, where they like to take off in the opposite direction. So we will vacate here. Oops. And we'll taxi round to the terminal momentarily. We hope you enjoyed your flight with us today, and that you enjoy your stay or welcome home to Quad City. Please be careful when removing your belongings from the overhead compartments, as baggage may have shifted during the flight. Remember all the other crap they say. So there we go. We have landed in a hazy Quad City. Here we are. Always nice to visit a new airport that I've not been to before. My first visit in Sim to Quad City, and no, I've never been there in real life either. Interesting. I say like gates and no terminal building. Fascinating. Obviously they're still building this airport by the looks of things. It's very interesting. Good old P3D. Finish building your airport, that'd be great. But isn't this a nice little airport to fly into? Quad City, there we go. Will I ever visit it again? So let's fly. Let's taxi to one of these remote stands. I think we got one here. No matter where I park this thing up, really, does it? Yes, here we go. Beautiful. There we are. Shut the engines down. Not that I really need to, because we're not recording it on the system. No, we're not, are we? Just stick flaps back out and do the replay. Right, so we've got all landing lights on, everything. Okay, let's have a look at the replay, shall we? I happen to think that was a pretty good landing. Let's see, shall we? We'll get our favourite tower view. Oh, well, that's going to go nearest tower. It's probably going to get us behind the terminal building, isn't it? There we go, coming into land here in... genius. What a tower view, folks. What a tower view. Tell you what. There we go. So we floated it a little bit. Oh, there we go. We're a bit off the centre line. Not by huge amounts, but on the whole, I'm pretty happy with that landing. We'll get a wing view and we'll leave it there. There's chocks stuck to the front of that. Looks like it's weird. The flaps going back in. Oh, flaps out, you morons. What's going on with this picture? Replays still a little bit buggy, aren't they? So yeah, we leave you this wing view arrival into Quad City. I've rather rewound it a bit too far, haven't I? No. Going forward in time a little bit. There we go. Perfect. So yeah, welcome to Scenic Quad City. Hope you enjoyed that flight. Wish you a pleasant old browsing journey. I hope to welcome you back on board again in the very near future. So from here in a sunny, hazy, cool Quad City, we'll leave you this arrival. Till next time. It's one of my better CRJ landings, actually, I think. There we go. Thank you very much for watching.